track it down.
Offer Warren Jerky by Cortel Woods. Why that? Yes, real genuine Warren Jerky, just like your bottom mother used to make it. It's kind of jerky you can put between your lips and gum during a fight, and the smell of blood mixes with the taste of salt and sends your blood rage that much faster. We'll be taking offers all week. Serious inquiries only. Offer weapon repair upgrades. Bakaris Jinsinruk. Got a weapon that uses special parts and isn't worth paying for expensive repairs on. I've got custom microfabricator. I got custom microfabricator and several hundred years of experience getting all guns firing again. Maybe you need chemical spa and augmentation on the stock, or maybe an internal reskin of your barrel can help your firearm stop pulling to the right and give you the accuracy you remember. My microfabricator uses polymer printing to form interlocking bricks that can be adapted to any shape. Might not be pretty, but will get you shooting again. Bring your guns and something to offer. Wanted ingredients for gingerbread cookies by J. Ochi. I had this before we went into cryo and I can't stop thinking about them. Pretty sure I got the name right. They are sorry of human. And they don't taste like much at first, but just kind of sweet. But then they burn the back of your mouth after you swallow. I need more. I wrote down the recipe, but there's some stuff I can't get here. Ginger, I guess it's a plant. Nutmeg, it's not a nut or a plant. Cloves, part of hoofed mammal. Cinnamon, I have no idea what this is. Maybe misspelling it. Think it's a shelled animal. I can get everything else. Offer upon delivery. Copy location for next 52 plus up to 4 gingerbread cookies. There you go. That's the Fornax reference. I didn't even know there was one in Andromeda.
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keir? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No? Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with his protege.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
You talk about Dr. O'Keir like I should know who that is.
Dr. O'Keir was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the Initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The Junker was aggressive.
I can't believe the terminal has gone missing.
Oops. That's a big oops.
Should have known Mortar would take over.
She'll run this place into the ground.
Bad karma naming it New Tachanka. You taste something different about the Rim call. I think it's Aeneas water. Nice weather, isn't it?
Too hot. Makes my plate itch.
Don't be such a downer.
Well, look at that. Not one of those damn scavengers, are you?
I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
That's worse. Look, you want to buy, talk to my seller. I hired him so I don't have to deal with the customers.
Bet the scavengers are crawling all over the salvage you pick up.
Not too bad. I pick my scrap out in Anorexia, where squishies like you can't handle the heat. I don't get too close to the flophouse. Scavengers gather there like insects. Can't defend my salvage against those numbers. Look at me. I was a warrior, and now I fight vermin over a junk heap.
The Nexus is paradise compared to this. You don't want to go back? Even a little?
So we can be your attack dogs again? Get treated like dirt until we finally fight back? This is no different than the rebellion back home. Only time we get respect is when we take it by force. We were stupid to think it would be any different here.
I should get moving.
Oh shit.
I'll be here, selling junk.
Oh, he has more to say.
Back again. We were stupid to think it would be any different here.
You talk like you saw the rebellions. You can't be as old as Drac.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was born during the final year, just before the Turians hit us with the genophage. My father died in the fight on Canrum. Took 24 Turian guns to drop him. I'm glad he didn't live to see us riding in cargo on the Nexus like pets.
I should get moving.
I'll be here, selling junk.
Pathfinder, welcome.
You don't welcome an alien into our colony, you ignorant child.
Shut up, old man. Sorry about that. Don't mind him. Credits are credits, I say.
Your business won't get far if you only sell to Krogan.
He's more concerned with proving a point than growing his clientele. Good thing he has me. Now buy something before he starts yelling again.
So, not buy, sell. Okay, there's some buy. Anything else I can? Oh, okay, I guess I'm in a deficit here.
Back again. Take a look.
Okay, there's more Dargo with here. I just need to find what activates again.
Shiny, brand new, top of the line salvage right here.
Nice to finally breathe fresh air.
Wow. That's really well done.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Leandra?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Eladin all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours. Leandra had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
I bet she appreciated that.
I never got the chance to give it to her. One day, she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Eladin. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
I could track her down for you, make sure she's okay.
Salvager at the Paradise might know something.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tachanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
They'll come around.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
Like cooked or raw.
I should get going.
Jokes aside, he's a pretty chill Krogan. And I just remember I leveled up earlier. I didn't put any points into it. Yeah, there's nothing I add to them because I haven't done a lot of missions. Notice building regulations. Governance bin. However, as we continue building new structures, remember that building is like firing your shotgun into a pack of air. Adjust your safety first. We don't want to focus on the cons, so let's have a conversation about safety. Oh, I get it. Kind of a nice pun there. Please wear helmets while building unless you really don't want to. Don't use the valley torches for tattoos unless you're sure it's something you want on your skin forever. Quit stealing supplies. We got computers. We know you're doing it, and we'll shoot you. Only add guns to things the plans say should have guns on them. Don't fire your guns into the air in celebration unless you shout that you're going to do so beforehand. Thank you. Notice turret upgrades. Warlord Morda told me to upgrade the turrets before I left for Apex training, so I'm going to. From Rick Scarina, didn't read that. This was from Ghana's bin. Oops. So I'm going to be. Okay, let's just start over. Warlord Morda told me to upgrade the turrets before I left for Apex training, so I'm going to be pouring a little fire on them to make sure you're not crying like a walrus with a busted suit as soon as I leave. Keep your IFFs up to date. I'm going to be firing off test rounds, and I don't want my little gun friends to mistake you for a cat. Also, take a request. Anyone want cry ammo in this? Maybe incendiary. Let me know if you want to shatter your enemies or just laugh while they roll around trying to put themselves out. Also, any kills the course got you get count. Any kills the tourists get count as mine for the colony standards. Community grant the Raging from Cochrane Imech. Imagine that you're proud warrior fighting for your people at the height of Arachne War, when the ancient spirit of Tuchanka awakened and spread across the galaxy. Some are changed, gaining magical powers at time. Some are changed, gaining magical powers at a tie to the Homor through the blood of Calros herself, while others become horrible monsters. Can you conquer the beast within a saving galaxy? Oh god. It's a bit late here, so that's why I'm yawning. Join us in Krant, the Raging, a live action role playing experience for the Krogan who want to combine collaborative storytelling with light, non-lethal combat. All you need is any dice roller app, the light shop only to utility, dummy ammo for any gun you bring, and your own imagination. Meet friends and have fun in a supportive environment. Contact Foster for information on meetup times. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just love this idea of just bunch of Krogans just LARPing. Just having a D&D session. This is amazing. Why do people hate this game? This is amazing. People, okay, this is a written thing. You don't get to see it, but it's still. Mwah. I'm glad I'm reading this because usually I don't know, trying to read in my head makes me just blur out the line or something. I don't know. So glad I'm reading this for you guys. Or well, guys, quote unquote. Does not exactly have many views, but still.
Hear about the Nexus wanting us back?
So the squishies finally realize they're screwed out here. Well, it's gonna take a lot more than oops, my bad to scratch out what they did.
Fair point.
Feel like we can finally relax. Take in the sun.
Better to live for myself than to see this place go the same way as Tachanka.
Don't be stupid. Morta will find her way.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. You seen the Flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Tell me more about the Flophouse.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
Oof, that's nasty.
Have you had much trouble with the scavengers at the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan? Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate, and who knows?
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
Helpful Krogan, that's very nice. Oh, it's always nice. Yeah.
I'd love to take down the
Just stick
worm.
around. See how it plays out here.
Stupid. No promises.
Did that ever stop me before?
Wow, bitch.
You Ravener Brank? Struck sent me. He said that
Hey.
you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morta?
I'm Nakmor Morta, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Overlord?
Drac, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one. Welcome to New Tachanka.
I understand you and your people are pissed off.
Humans were welcomed into the Citadel Council with open arms, while the Krogan endured centuries of oppression. You have no idea. Your understanding only makes me mad.
Okay, gotcha. Loud and clear.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Oof, I had to hold that one.
I work for the Initiative, and we paid your way here. You left us, so leave us alone. Any Krogan action against the Nexus will be considered a war crime, or murder.
Murder? Human, have you ever seen a Krogan stillbirth? Get out of my face before I smash it.
I'm going to journal about this later. See you soon.
Had to be a cheeky boss up there. Anyway,
Morta's a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Yeah, maybe.
You called out action against the Nexus and she said nothing.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
I believe that was the door from before. Oh no, I am not here. Oops. Notice social interactions updated. Gurna's been. Hello again, everyone. It's time for a little confrontation. This guy doesn't like the word con. I don't blame him. It's great that you studied the courtship material, but implementation has been tougher than board watcher. Our medics have noted that the nettles you are gathering and giving to each other in bouquets are poisonous. The females can be patient so far by only breaking your bones. But let's not test that any further. I'm pleased that our lone fatality was stupid little Pajak who stood outside in the middle of thunderstorm holding a sonic amplifier over his head in an attempt to gain breathing privileges. Jesus. Our own world has seen the trouble but we all having, and we will now be taking part in what she says is an ancient Earth tradition that is going to cut through the garbage and sort this mating stuff out of for everyone. Polish your suits and put a puff up your hump smells. Not for more that ends is next week. And the premiers will be sent out invitation to the players that wish to accompany. This is amazing. Just seeing Krogan talk like this is just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Community grant, the regioning updated. From Cork email, thanks to all who came out to our recent event. Special thanks to the Pyjack who thought they would show up with real ammo and scare the weaklings playing games. It's really interesting to see how a group social activity like Rent, the regioning, attracts people who want to ruin other people's fun, and also to see how a group used to working with other people can come together as a team and stamp on some faces. Also, all of you who were part of the Dreams of the Lost Treasure event, you made me cry. Remember to sink your dice, roller ups, and see you soon. Aww. Kinda expected, but still sad. Notice social interactions updated. From has been females, though you have been trained not to do so, be honest in what you want, males grow a quad and communicate. Let us remember those who we lost at the Nakmor Murder Dance. In a way, they're all true heroes. That's unfortunate. Community, no fathers updated. Must have missed the older. Well, no, doesn't matter. From Cormac, really? Great meetup. I love how my little head battle laughed when we took the heroes of full spirit, and hearing him sing along during story time was amazing. Thanks to whoever brought the VIA that did the diaper change and scare chef check tutorial, and also to whoever brought the television charges. The way all the little eyes lit up and the sun things blew up was fantastic. Same time next week. Krogan Parenthood. It's very healthy for the kids.